Good evening, my friends. Good evening, and welcome back to another episode of Opus Magnum. What? I was thinking, what amusing adjective can I use there? Do you know what? I literally probably should have thought about that intro slightly before actually doing it. We're on chapter 5. This is the final chapter of the game before you get to the optional challenges, which we are 100% going to be doing. I was checking my Steam achievement page for this game. As you know, if you've been following us from the start here, this isn't a blind playthrough, this is a nostalgia playthrough. I played this game when it came out 5 years ago or so. But, do you know what? Never got all of the achievements. We are 18 games of Sigmar's Garden away from the Way of the Immortal. And the hardest achievement to get, with only 3.3% of players having it, The Way of the Scholar solved 10 puzzles from the journal. And yeah, we're interested in doing some late game content for this game, I reckon. For now though, there's no warm-ups, there's no easy puzzles. We're in chapter 5, we're going straight for Mist of Hallucination. Okay, sorry, I just suddenly got really paranoid that my microphone wasn't on. It is on, I can see that it's working there. Hope you guys are having a great start to your week. Happy Tuesday, of course, one day later than usual. When you first suggested getting a mannequin, I thought you were joking. I wasn't. It was useful for finishing Clara's dress, wasn't it? Yes, it was, but I hardly expect you to consider such matters. Now that the dress is done, we could dispose of it. No, I have use of it just as soon as I finish this formula. No, or maybe, but only a little. We are making Mist of Hallucination. The desired output of the alchemical machine is right here. We have got some lead and some tin. We're going to start with air and lead. So, no mercury, so we need the glyph of purification. So let's go and grab this, move this here, and then we can grab the other one. You will probably be on some kind of track, and you can just sort of make, you know, move something out like this. And then this machine can worry about putting things correctly in their right place. One of the downsides of only playing this game once a week on stream is that you forget all of the hotkeys. Okay, number 1. Grab, turn, drop, turn, grab, turn, drop, and that's going to put a tin right here. I think we're actually going to want this way around, you know. No, not this way around. No, it is going to be this way around. Because I think what we want to do is we want to get the sky out, the air out, and then have the third air coming out in time for this one, and have this then being grabbed for the last bit, let's say. Yeah, so something like this, I think, would sort of do it. Where you grab a piece, we're going to make a piece out here. So number 2 is going to grab, rotate, drop, back, and again, just use the C to return, yeah? Grab, rotate, that's going to put it here. Go like this, and return. So now it's going to be there. But actually no, we don't want it there, we want to rotate it another one. Then we're going to grab a third one, rotate it, rotate it, now it's going to be pointing like this. Which, interestingly enough, means that you could... if you wanted to have it that way round instead, it's sort of pointing in the correct direction now. But okay, what you're then going to do is you're going to return it, grab the next one, move it there. Okay. And that is this. And that is also in the correct spot for this one. Okay, now we cannot move that any further round, yeah, because it's going to take this spot. It's these 4 spots here. Which incidentally could still be either way around. I'm just sort of thinking it's kind of neat because this ends up on this spot here. I mean, to be fair, we could literally move these down and then it's kind of not really a problem. Because we could put a glyph of bonding like there. This is not going to swing this way around at all. So we have got enough room to be able to grab a thing there and a thing there. We do then need to grab this though somehow from elsewhere, so not super great. And we need to kind of rotate this whole thing as well, unless we draw a path all the way around here. Which, you know, maybe we could do, maybe I don't hate that idea. Like, if you do grab this, then, okay, at this point, number 3 does a grab, and here, and a drop. And that's sort of it. Yeah. So what you need is you then need something like that. The first one of the day is always a little bit rough. We're going to grab this here and we're just going to run it. We're just going to run it this way. Just run it there and run it in there. Something like that, yeah. And then you could literally... Okay, so 4. After this one, grab another one from there. And then you're just going to go... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then... Wait, hang on. Gonna grab, rotate. Oh, this needs a reset then. So, drop will happen here. So that's the point where you can rotate it and reset. So I think that's sort of it. Nah, not quite. Not quite. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do the rotate like that way. And then you can rotate it back. Oh no! Oh, that was almost cool. It was almost cool. But unfortunately, we need one more negative move. Oh, and move it there. Yay! It's not the nicest one we've ever done, to be honest. But I do like these tracks. I do like these tracks. Area sort of on the money, cycles in the middle, cost in the middle. Okay. Timing crystal. I used to believe that alchemy could solve any problem. And you don't believe this any longer? Not at all. Look at all the good my alchemy has done thus far. Perhaps you've picked the wrong problems to solve. At the university, there's this sense that nothing is beyond alchemical science. By learning to practice alchemy, you're achieving total mastery over the world. An interesting viewpoint. Appealing, but wrong. Well, it's an appealing viewpoint, rather. Wow, I literally just substituted a word for a totally different word. Right, interesting. So... looks like we're going to do some spinnies, doesn't it? So let's start you over here. Interesting. So we need 4 of these to be coming out for every one of those. Yeah, tricky one, isn't it? Tricky one. So let's sort of take something like this. Okay, and we're going to need to... so we move this here, but it's going to need to spin round. I have a feeling that we actually want to be just on long arms. Yeah. So have that tick back and forth like that. I mean, to be fair, we could even just make it super duper fancy. So we would do something like this, rotate, drop, and just keep doing that. Ah, no. No, because you don't want that to just be happening in perpetuity. I'm not really very good with those multiple arm things. These, I understand much more. It's much more simple. Much more simple. This is me just ham-fistedly trying to code when that is not something I can do. Right. That is going to be a problem there. So actually, maybe this is where... Maybe that is a reason why we want to have this one. No, it's not though, right? Because if we end up with a thing here, when this moves, it's going to bust into it. So actually, yeah. Going to move that there, 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 and rotate. Number one, this is going to go here. Here. And then, when you drop it, we're going to rotate. Right, so that resets, yeah? Da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need 6 out of that. This is kind of interesting because you could in the off cycle be moving those around where you sort of need them. Maybe I'm approaching this wrong. Maybe we shouldn't be starting with the gold and spinning a load of salt round it. Maybe we should be starting with the salt and then adding the gold at the correct point. Because we could make two half salts and then join them together, potentially. Okay. So if we were doing grab, rotate, drop, grab, rotate, reset, and then here you want to do rotate, grab, rotate. Well, reset. Yeah, okay. So these just tick back and forth, giving you salts. Yeah, that's going to come round this way though, so that's no good. Maybe I should go back to my first plan. Yeah, maybe we should just go back to the first plan. So we have this here and this here, and we're going to put this sort of around here somewhere. It means the cycles are going to be horrendous, but like, it'll work. Okay, so we bring that there and there. So one is going to go grab, rotate, and that's it. Well, drop. And that's all number one needs to do. And maybe number one can then come around here and do like more later in terms of rotating and whatever. Number 2 is going to go grab, rotate, reset. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then we need to do grab, rotate, drop. No, we don't actually want to drop it, do we? After this gets dropped each time, we want to rotate it. Here, 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 here. And I guess that one as well. Yeah, no, okay, we don't need to rotate that last one. Right, at that point, once you've... Yeah, at this point, once you've dropped, number 1 can then rotate round twice. Okay, this is good, because now... if we put a little here to just sort of indicate where the thing's going to be. What we can now do... you know what could be done is we move that in slightly. Is it? No. No, can't be moved in. Right. Okay. Hey, we got Darkflow in the chat. We've got Ground Control in the chat as well. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Oh, and thank you for the resubscription. Excellent. Thanks, Darkflow. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. We are making a bit of a mess on this one. So, how's everyone's Tuesday been, though? How was everyone's Monday? Yeah, so we can't do that. Can't do that because the thing is here. Maybe what we need to do actually then is rather than a rotate, yeah, it needs to be like a rotate, move. And then it would be here instead. You party with some friends till the end of the night. Nice. Sounds great. Sounds pretty great. Do you know what? I think actually we want this to be the other direction, you know? Because then it's going to be here. And that's more like where I actually want to be. Yeah, okay. So... get rid of that. This is going to like bust into the way of other things though, isn't it? As it swings round, which is kind of annoying. Guess we could swing it round the other way. Or, I guess we could sort of swing it into that way like that somehow. Nah, that's not really gonna work. Well, no, that needs to stay where it is. I mean, we could just move it up to, move it more like that, and then that can be there, and then we can just do it like that instead. Oh, change background color. What color do you want? You can have any of these colors on the rainbow. Orange for you. Let's try. Orange. Okay, that's quite homely. That is. That's quite nice. If you guys have any ideas for what to do with channel points, because genuinely, I was looking at what is commonly done for channel points, and like everyone sort of does hydrate and stretch, but I drink water like literally all the time. I don't know, I've never really had a problem forgetting to drink water, but if you guys have any ideas as to what to do with the channel points, let me know. I was kind of struggling for ideas, but I'm certainly open to suggestions. I've just realised that actually, that's not actually where we want to be, is it? We want to be here instead, isn't it? Like that, because we're going to be holding a hex, and we want to tick that in and out. So that's fine. Bum. Minus, minus. Okay. And then number 3 can start working its magic there. So number 3, well, at this point, can just start going, grab, and reset that. And you're going to be going, let's grab, that's a drop. So you're going to rotate, you're going to repeat that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at the drop, just after the drop, keep the rotate going. So you rotate that 5 times. Oh, okay, not quite, because the other one's sort of resetting. Yeah, okay. So we're sort of getting there. We're sort of getting there. So you rotate that round 5 times. And then after the drop here, let's start by going plus plus, and we'll sort of go from that point. Because now we kind of want to have we need a do you know what? Maybe it would be easier actually if this was like here instead. And because then we could do yeah, if we extend that by a couple of minuses, Okay, not quite, but... Yeah. Okay, this is actually pretty close. 3 needs to move out by a spell. Perfect. Oh no, not quite. Stop. Get rid of these 2. Okay. What we're gonna then do is we're gonna then move 1 back down the track to then do these middle ones. That should sort of work. So where we're gonna need to be is we'll want this to be back to sort of here, I think. 1, 2, 3. Let's do like plus, plus, plus. We're gonna drop it here, yeah. So plus, plus, plus. Yeah, because you don't want that bond there. Okay. So now if you were to rotate that... Oh, not quite. No, you need it sort of 1 back from where that is, don't you? Oh, we've just kind of rotated our problem round rather than rather than helped. I guess we could no, that's not helpful. No. What we need is like that is kind of exactly what we want, but there's not going to be enough room for number 2 to be able to swing into that position. Right, you need to swing it from the other direction. If we were 1 over, that also would not help at all. If we could be like 1 further down that way, it would sort of be beneficial. Like here? That's not great, but... So you go like plus plus. We're getting there. We'll get there eventually. Yes, that's it. That's where we want to be. Oh no, no. That's now the wrong direction. What if we put another plus in there? Ah, oh, yeah, but no. That's now the thing's the wrong way round, and that's exactly the same problem that I had before I rotated this whole thing 60 degrees. So that's that's not helpful. Right. Get rid of that. That's nonsense. Yeah, what we need is to go down 1 and to the right by 1. Yeah, but without the rotate. Yeah, that's better. That'll work. Right. So now, at that point, you can already be moving. Yeah, so grab it here, and then that can reset. And then as soon as you've dropped it, right, and we're going to get out 6 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as soon as you have dropped it, number 1 can start rotating it. Pretty sure that's going to be okay. Yeah, great. Okay. At which point, we're going to do as soon as you've dropped it, we're going to do a rotate right here. Maybe 1 frame later. 1 cycle later. Perfect. Now we're just going to not have a spot to drop it on, but what we want to do is we just want to have now a bonding glyph, probably on the other side of it, just to be on the... Oh, no. Bonding glyph up the top. Dealing with that one. So that's great. And it's just going to go after we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then go -1. Which will drop it right there. Ready? Go! Okay, I can already see that this has gone a bit wrong. There's too many bonds. This has caused unforeseen consequences right here. So what we want actually is we want to move it to... tricky. Okay, we can move it to this spot here, and then we need to drop it somewhere like this, which we could do. No, that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. That fits. Oh no, but we're going to have a gold in the way. That's not going to be any good. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, that's no good. Okay, we could do it on that spot there, couldn't we? And then rather than it being a minus and a drop, it's a minus minus and then a drop. Okay. Now, oops. Now I have immense confidence that we are going to be correct, that we're going to be here. Yeah. I like it when it spins quick. It's very satisfying. Brilliant. Incidentally, check out commands. We'll now give you the list of commands that are available in the chat, including, well, you guys are both members of the Discord, but if you type in Discord, it will give you the link to the Discord. And I have changed the permissions so that everyone now has the ability to type commands, which is kind of necessary, probably. Cost pretty good. Cycles. Oh, area. Not a brilliant solution. That one, not a brilliant solution. Hype, hype. I'm quite far from the centre of alchemical engineering today. Strange how quickly that happened. Okay, voltaic coil next. I mean, to be fair, this is chapter 5, and chapter 5, you know, we are dealing with much harder puzzles than we were dealing with 2 weeks ago, you know. Never thought alchemy was particularly dangerous before. Right, yeah. The thing that lets you build almost anything from anything else. It's an alarmingly powerful art. Good reason alchemists must be licensed before they can practice. Would you consider yourself licensed? Ooh. Interesting, interesting. So we start out with 2 fire and a lead. And our oh, it's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, our repeating unit. Our repeating unit is 4 lead deep. I think it doesn't have to be 4 lead deep though. I reckon you could build a track which, rather than moving up and down like this, right, you could build a track with a calcification glyph, but rather than it hitting every single one, you could get it to hit every other one? Like that? And then... yeah, I reckon you could do something like that. And then you just need 2 lead and 2 fire. And then you take your whole chain and you zigzag your chain up and down, and you have a calcification grid on each side. I don't know, maybe. So where would I be grabbing it from? I feel like we have a fire on this side and a fire on this side, yeah. We want to make a central spine of leads, right? And we want to do that with a track, ideally. So we could grab this. Yeah, no, we're going to need two of them, aren't we? Right. Whoops. Piston. Grab and place. Grab and place. And here. And go back and grab another one. Hang on, wait, no. We just want to end it so that we've got the end of the zigzag goes here. So we need... Yeah, we can do that much more simply. Much more simply. So let's just start with go here. Minus extend, drop, reset, grab, minus, and then rotate it that way and reset. Oh yeah, you don't need a drop there. Right, let's... What happened? Did we not grab it? Oh. Oh, no, I literally hit the wrong button, that's why. Okay. I have a feeling that this is going to make the whole snake go really strangely. Yeah, no, okay, that's not going to... Yeah, if we're making an infinite snake, I don't think we want to rotate it like that because it's going to sweep out a huge area in doing so. So let's bin that rotation. We don't want it. We're going to put a piece here. So actually, I think we might be back to doing that then. Right, so we're going to put a piece here. We're going to grab minus, 1, 2, 3. That's going to put it here. We're then going to reset. We're then going to grab. Yeah, minus, extend, drop. And no, don't drop, plus it, and then reset that. It's not doing what I want. It's not doing what I want. So, okay. Should we just make it 2 arms? We could just make it 2 arms. That might be easier. Okay. So let's grab an arm. Oh no. Oh no, what did I do there? There we go. Get rid of you. You go here. And... right, and then let's grab a second arm. Yeah, which can do something like that. Okay. So the second arm is gonna go first. Grab, minus, minus. Dot, dot. Maybe I just need these to be the other way around. Is that actually just going to be easier? Pop that there. Pop that there, and then run it over to there. That might be quite a bit easier. Right, so number one. Grab, minus. Doesn't need to be that, like that. Grab, minus. Number two, grab, spin, drop. Okay, and that's going to put a piece there. And then number one just needs to drop it over here, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, and then drop it. Is that not like it? Because now... ah! Right, that's all we needed to make. That's all we needed to make all this time. Oh man, it's making a real pig's ear of that. Now... the other thing that we're then going to want to do is we're going to want to have yeah, okay. So, number one, rather than resetting there, oh no, wait, hang on. So that's pushing that out. Okay, no. We might... oh, okay. Rather than making the whole chain wiggle... right. Okay, so this is going to come out here. So let's then... what we need is we need a glyph of bonding, which is like here, for example. No, like here, for example. And what we need is sometimes for that to go over the calcification and sometimes for it to not. Which can be... something like that. Like each other one. It's not as cool maybe as what I originally thought, but I think it would take less area to do it that way. Can't bump it round that way. Could try it round that way though. Could it be? Where you sort of go, okay, I'm going to connect it that side, or I'm going to connect it that side. It's going to take a little bit of a few extra cycles to do it that way then though. So yeah, we've kind of got to wait a certain number of cycles before this is even available to be done though, right? Well, I mean, I suppose you repeat, do you? Well, or you just say, okay, well, no, that just goes infinitely. And then number 3, we're going to try and grab it wherever. So how many cycles does it do? So that's 2, 3, 4. So if we were to do something like 2, 3, 4, then you've got to be around about here that you're grabbing it. Something like that. That's actually pretty close. I think it can go even one cycle earlier, right? Maybe even 2. That's weird. It doesn't seem to be getting any sooner on the thing. Huh? We keep moving this closer. Okay, now it's doing something. That's really strange. Okay, that's probably around about as close as we want it. So you're going to take that. So rotate, grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reset. Is that going to work? Ooh. Might be a bit too quick, even. Now I'm getting really confused about how the timing of all of this works. Let's move this a little bit further out. Yeah, okay, we're going to need to wait more between things, aren't we? I think I'm misunderstanding something about how the timing of these conveyor belts works, because moving these around on this track does not seem to be changing the timings of these ones. What happens if I do explicitly put in a repeat? Oh, well, hang on. Something's gone very wrong there then. Oh, I see, I see. No, I don't. Okay, right. Maybe we could go back and try the original idea. So if we do something like that. Oh no, but then after a certain amount of... No, because you've got to then do it after a certain amount of cycles. Okay. This makes me want to play Sigma's Garden more. Right. So... maybe I should just be avoiding using this reset key. Because this is clearly causing me problems. Okay. Because now, if I say, okay, repeat that instruction twice, and we repeat these instructions twice, then I'm kind of a bit more explicitly telling the timing what to do. And we're not really losing anything by doing that, as far as I'm aware. So then, let's come back to this idea. So number 3... wait. No, it wants to be like... Yeah, like that. And to be fair, we could move it a touch closer, couldn't we? Okay. So at that point, number one, we can drop off the first one there. So we sort of want that to be, yeah. I'm gonna have a bit of a problem with the timing in there, aren't I? Of this base being in the wrong position. Maybe. Well, we'll see. So at that point, that's where we want to do the last rotate and drop. So if we dropped that there, we then want to rotate, grab, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Ah. Right. And then let's duplicate that then for this side. And what we're going to want is we're going to want another one of those. And we want to make sure that the... So that would be fire. So that would be salt there. Yeah, we could do it like here, couldn't we? No, not quite. Probably more like that. Yeah, that way round. And we basically want 4 to have exactly the same instructions, except it's the other way round, of course. And we don't actually quite need to worry about that timing so much. It's just we want it to start at a different point. So we want to start with a salt for sure, which means that needs to get moved to the end. Somewhere like that. You need to release it and then move. So I think So at that point it's been released, yeah? So we want to move those here, move those just in there. And then this one. Oh, it's one more further down. Oh, I reckon that's gonna do it. Okay, and then that can go right on there. I don't think we need a drop instruction there. I think that can just be a reset. I have a feeling that that can just be a reset as well. Dunno, let's try it. Oof. So far so good. No, 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 I'm only doing every other one. Oh no, that's no good at all. Oh, that's no good at all. The timing's all wrong. The timing's all wrong because I only need to ignore this bit. The timing's fine except for the fact that it spends half of every cycle doing nothing. So what I need is, I don't need this to reset and then start from the beginning. I need it to start from like here. All instruction sequences are automatically padded, so they have the same period as the longest instruction sequence. That's not what I'm supposed to be using here, for sure. For sure not. Thing is, I can't just move these earlier on in the thing, because then they're going to be dropping their stuff really early. The best thing I can think of is, okay, we'll get rid of these repeats and just get it to continuously work. But I don't think that's going to do it either. Well, that certainly slowed it down. It certainly slowed the central arm down. I'm very close to being like, scrap this, start again. In fact, yes, scrap this, start again. So, sometimes you just got to start again, right? What we'll do is we'll build this unit, and then after building the unit, navigate it up or down through a calcification grid, then attach it to the arm. That's what we'll do instead. So we want something kind of similar to what we had before with this and that. Except we don't want to be making an infinite grid of them now. We just want to be making two of them. Yeah. So yeah, that's the sort of the solution. Grab, rotate, drop, no, reset, go back here, grab, rotate. Right. That's going to give us two of these in the correct sort of orientation. We then want to have these two. And they're going to want to go and get attached here. So we can grab one here. And we're going to want to attach one like here. So we could go and grab one like here. Yeah. And what we'll do is we'll grab one arm from like here, and this is going to be our travel arm. And that's what's going to choose whether it goes to the calcification grids or not. So, number 4, after you have done the drop, number 4 is going to do a grab and simply a minus. Number 3 needs to have the thing ready. So we're going to do a little reset there, but first of all, it doesn't really matter. The timing on 2 and 3 doesn't really matter. So you grab, rotate, and then just drop. And that's exactly the same for number 2, but the rotate's the other way. So, why be that complaining? Right, it's because I put a reset on this one. So don't do that. Just drop it and go back. Okay, it's because number 2 is re-grabbed. Yeah, there we go. That's fine now. So, this is pretty close to what we want. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take the first one and we will put it through a grid. Oh wait, hang on. You can't do branching paths on these tracks, can you? We could pass it off to another, pass it off to a different arm. And we're going to have 2 arms kind of doing like that. Yeah. So number 4 has moved here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put a calcification glyph right there. Whoops, no, that's not correct. So 4 moves here and then down. Okay. And then let's say over and back up. we are going to have a thing like there. You might even be able to just move it back up like that, you know. And it's going to need to go like that. Because the next one is going to come in and attach. And needs to push. This is a little bit tight, actually. It's a little bit tight now. So that's... none of those hexes are available now. Yeah, so it moved down and up. Yeah, I have a feeling it is going to need to do something like that, actually. Not sure. Meanwhile, we're going to need to have another arm, which is going to operate slightly out of sync of the first one. So this arm okay, so this did a reset here. We're going to repeat that instruction. We're going to repeat those instructions. So number 5 at the point where number 1 drops it, number 5 needs to be grabbing it. Okay. We're going to put another calcification glyph right there. Nice. And now we need to move down 1 and across 1. Yes. That is it. Great. Is this one going to work, do we reckon? That incidentally can then go here. It's not the... It's a pretty tight solution. It's not maybe the... It's alright. Ooh, that might be working. I feel like you could lose another column of hexes here, but that is pretty great. Yeah. Thanks, Darkflow. So, area-wise, it's not like, oh my god, time to loop the tracks. Mr. TNT, welcome back to the chat. Welcome back. Cycles not bad, cost not bad, area not bad. I mean, these later levels are clearly very competitive. Very competitive. If it were a group of alchemists all working to the same end, things could change dramatically. Perhaps, but I very much doubt you could get 2 alchemists to agree on anything, let alone many of them. So that's the voltaic coil. We now have unstable compound. Acquittal. That's an unusual word for sure. I must practice alchemy. Oh, we've got one of these guys. Okay. Oh dear. This is definitely getting more complicated now, isn't it? Just kind of thinking. Do we want to... What's the best way to tackle this problem? Do we want to do the central... well, sort of looks a bit like a tetrahedron, doesn't it? Although it's two-dimensional, obviously. Do you want to do the central tetrahedron first with this bit, and then we add the salt later? I feel like you would be overcomplicating it by trying to do these bonds after having added all the salt to this. So I think you want to grab one of these, do these, then maybe grab 6 of those to make some salts ready to be deposited. So we could grab an arm here and go grab, rotate. That makes the bond between 2 of them. You could then grab a third one. Yeah, you're going to have a bit of a problem with that if you want to do it all with one arm. But let's see how far we get. So grab, rotate, reset, grab 2, that makes the first bond, rotate, back 2, that creates all 3 bonds and points them in that direction. Now rotate it that way and reset. Oh, that didn't get all 3 bonds at all. No. Yeah, you need to rotate it first. There we go. Okay, now we're going to grab round twice, rotate here, and you sort of want to rotate that twice now, right? Get the first one, second one. Well, actually, no, yeah. Rotate it that way, drop it, move, grab it, and then rotate it again. Okay, because now if you rotate it a final time and then reset again, you you can now grab, rotate, rotate. That gets your first bond in there. Second bond is there. Yeah, now rotate again and that way. For a second time as well. Great, so that's the center done. And we can reset that there. And that ends up being there. I mean, we don't have to reset it straight away, actually, because we could rotate it twice. Probably just rotating it once would be fine. There we go. So now it's there. You could have a bonding glyph right there. If you had the salt ready to go. Because I don't think... no, actually. Yeah, so you're passing over this quite a lot. And you're actually passing over that a lot as well. So, maybe we do need to rotate it a second time. Because if we move it over there, moving the bonding glyph to that spot, not going to be a problem at all. So meanwhile, we could have an arm that was, say, here. Might need a longer one, actually. Yeah, an arm that was here. That could grab. One, two, and then a little gap, and then a 1, 2, and then a little gap, and then a 1, 2, right? So, meanwhile, we need to take this fire, turn it into salt, and have a little stream of arms ready to go and attach it, like, at that point. I mean, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case, of course, but we've also got... yeah, go on. Put a bonding glyph there as well. So we've got... you want a salt here and a salt here, and then it's going to rotate round twice, and then you drop the next 2 salts down. And you sort of want to be able to swing in... or maybe use piston? But you kind of want to be able to... grab it and swing it in. Like that. Yeah, maybe you want piston so that you can do it like this. That might well be a bit of a problem when it comes to dropping it into the result, though. But I suppose we could instead drop it like that. Yeah, 1, 2, that 1, 2. No, there's not enough room. Not enough room to do it there. do something like that. Or, I mean, 3 could have the grab at the end, I suppose, but 2's doing the rotation, so it would be kind of nicer to do it that way. But that swing would definitely interfere with the arm. Oh, well, actually, oh no, well, this definitely isn't going to work anyway, because that arm is far too close. So yeah, so that's no good. So what we actually need, first of all, is that needs to swing around 1 in any case. So we'll start that there, and we'll swing it round to there. So that's going to ruin our area, any hopes we had of being good on the area. But yeah, so that's going to be pointing that way currently, and then when you swing it, it's going to be pointing that way instead. So actually, you're going to want these to be that way oriented. Pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Great. Well, in a way, that does kind of simplify things a little bit, because now we can just sort of pop it there. Because after it's done, we can rotate it back and then just move backwards 1 on a track. In the meantime, we need something that's going to be able to provide something for here and something for here. To be fair, could just be an armor track. Really. Bonk, 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 bonk. Something like that. And it needs to have enough room that it can rotate freely around, which is why we'll give it this clearance here. But we could also rotate around the other way. So that clearance might not be necessary. Might be able to do it like that. Yeah, I reckon. Okay, having said that though, where are we picking up the fire and where is the salt going to be? We could grab the fire from back here so that it's not going to interact with anything. Yeah. So 3... So at the point of rotation, this could all... The first 2 could already be in place, in fact. Yeah. And then you're going to rotate round. Where you're going to want to be is back to here. So rotate, rotate. You drop it in first. So I'm going to drop that one in first. Yeah, because we want to do a drop. Round, round, round. I'm just trying to think. Does that make sense? So we're going to do back here, we're going to put the first 2 salts in position for when this arrives. Because salt here and a salt here, that's fine. Then, as soon as this is done rotating, we actually want to drop. Yeah, as soon as that's done rotating, we want to drop the next salt in. And we want to do this one first. So actually, that's going to be an in and a drop. In and a drop. we're going to be rotating this way round. And most of the things are rotating here, so this is fine, this is fine. So that's going to be in and a drop. So we need a minus minus, rotate, rotate, pick up. Okay, we drop that. We then rotate round twice, go plus, grab, rotate twice, plus again, drop. And then we can rotate that twice. And at the point where, okay, drop, this point is pick up, rotate, rotate. Yeah, this needs to reset its position. Pick up, rotate, rotate, minus, minus. Yeah, so that needs to reset its position. And that's going to bring it back to here. So we repeat that set of commands. The rotate needs to happen like there. 1, 2, 3, and then it's rotate, rotate. And we only need to do it twice, actually. These need to be repeated back here. No! Oh, no, 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 no. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, what did you do? What did you do? Like that? Okay, let's see where that gets us currently. Okay, yeah, so it was in the right spot. Perfect. Now we're grabbing that, we're putting that in there. It's going to rotate twice. It nearly hits, doesn't it? But it doesn't quite. Amazing. That's it. That's all it needs to do. Why is it repeating again? Oh no, because it's repeating the whole thing. Oh, okay, no, 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 no. Get rid of you. Right. So now, as soon as that's done, as soon as that's released, can we rotate? No, because that's going to bump. That's fine. I mean, we sort of want to just go like down and left 2, right? Oh, I was expecting to just be able to go -1, but yeah, down and left 2. So what we'll do is we'll just go minus, 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 reset. Go! And hopefully, we're going to have that. This is hope. Hope, hope, hope. Wait. Oh no. That's not. Yeah, okay, that didn't quite happen. That didn't quite work. We were very close. But then we got one extra bond that we did want. So maybe, can we fix that by just going like that first? One, two, and then in. We don't need to do 4, we just need to do 3. Yes! This should work now. Hype, hype! I like the sound effects on this game, right? The weird volatile bond. It has a very nice ting ting sound, you know. Oh hey, cost we're doing pretty well. Area, right on the peak. Cycles on the peak. Cool. I count that as an absolute win. I can't help but see it in the light of being suspicious. Okay, and now we are into Curious Lipstick. Are you nervous about going through with the plan? Have we missed something? Alchemy itself is a science, but alchemy's effects on the world, like everything else, impossible to predict. Oh, what have we got here? A glyph of disposal. Oh, that looks cool, doesn't it? Removes unneeded atoms from the board. Where disposed atoms go is poorly understood and a matter of some debate amongst theorists. That's amazing. I love it. Okay. This is like... this is almost like a final boss kind of thing. So what we're going to have is we're going to have a load of vitae which needs destroying. What is this called? It's called an Oberon Burke. I guess that's the manufacturer, is it? Hang on. Remind me how that works again? You combine that with a glyph of duplication. Wait, the glyph of duplication transmutes a salt atom into one of the 4 cardinal elements by imbuing it with the essence of an existing atom. Right. Yeah, okay, right. So you gotta fiddle around with that. So we're gonna need 3 green, 1 fire. And we've got salt up here. And we're going to use this. So I reckon let's build this machine in 2 parts, right? Let's take this stuff down here and we'll go and build this part, these 6. We'll take this salt, this thing, that to get rid of all the vitae that we create, and we'll make this ring, and then we'll bind them together at the end. That's what I'm thinking. So, piston. Right, let's not overthink this. Grab, extend, drop, No, extend, reset, grab, extend, reset. The Vitae can literally just be moved to there. So when you drop it, we're going to grab it, move, and reset effectively. These let's grab a glyph of bonding and one of these, and we will grab the Moors. And I think what we want to do is, yeah, it's move, rotate round, right? So we grab, rotate twice, and then counter rotate it the opposite direction twice. So it goes da, 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 rotate, rotate, and then it's going to be the correct angle. Yeah, okay. And that's going to need to repeat 6 times. So that, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then these repeat 2 beforehand. Okay, that failed almost immediately. Oh, we grabbed it too soon. Okay, progress being made. Oh, of course, this never reset. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, great. Perfect, perfect. Right, so number 4 still needs to come down. Right, okay, we still need to have a reset here and here, yeah? Yep, great. Well, that's excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to do with that subroutine. Let's get rid of you so that we can literally just change your number. Okay. So down here then, we are going to want to make something which kind of looks similar, but is actually quite different. Yeah, I mean, let's just start this out on green. So we can go and grab a green and add it to a bonding glyph, and we can do something very similar to what we did before. I kind of want to rotate that whole thing. So we grab this, and we're going to create... Yeah, I think we're okay to just build it with one arm, maybe. So we're going to grab... I don't know if we have to actually... No, okay, it just happens on its own. That's fine. We are going to grab and rotate it 3 times and reset it. And then we're going to grab and we're going to rotate it 3 times. And 1, 2, 3. That's going to put it there and there. And then we're going to rotate it that way twice. And then reset it. And then grab, rotate 3 times. Here, here, here. Right. 1, 2. Now we just want to rotate it twice. Drop that, move it again, grab it. Because at the moment we're now here and here. We want to grab this piece. Rotate it around twice. Reset. Meanwhile, number 4 needed to rotate like a couple of times here to get salt. Yeah, number 4, we'll just rotate it a couple of times to get salt. So, you then reset, grab, rotate, 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 and then let's see where we want to... Wait, what? Why did 4 not rotate? Is it supposed to be that one instead? Okay, got it. Great. So now... Yeah, it's that way, isn't it? Maybe this would actually be easier if I actually had it the other way up. Maybe this would be easier. That's actually much easier to see now. What was I doing? What was I thinking? Ooh. Okay, now we just want to release it and go and get a red. So meanwhile then, this needs to like rotate at some point here. We're going to reset. We're going to go and pick up another salt. Round, round, and round again. Can't quite do it. Oh was almost brilliant. It was almost brilliant. I mean, we could pass it off to another arm at that point, to be fair, but nah, maybe the thing that makes most sense to do is actually to, rather than have that last rotate in, yeah, have it on a track like that. So, okay, so actually the first rotate needs to become a minus each time, and then a reset, and then a minus, and then a reset, and then a minus. Then we've got a reset there. Rotate, yeah, that's fine. And then a minus here, and then that's actually pretty close to being fine. Great. Except now, how do I get my salt? I'm gonna need to go plus, drop, rotate, rotate, grab, rotate, drop, rotate, grab, minus, drop, come back, grab that, put it in. Very close, except for the fact that it didn't work. But aside from that point, brilliant. All I need to do at some point then is I rotated it to get red. Yeah, I need to rotate it back again at some point to get salt. Like any point in here should be fine. Perfect. Wow. Okay. And what we're going to do then, after we've rotated that, we're going to turn it that way. Oh, shoot. There we go. Because that just needs to bond onto that. So we just put a glyph of bonding here, right there, and we're pretty much in. Okay, so at that point, we need like a track. Something like that. Yeah, okay. Perfect. And what we want to do is we want to basically stick that as close to there as we can. But essentially just go like minus, minus, reset. And we're done. Hype, hype. Nice. What? No! No, you did it wrong. You did it wrong. Just put a reset there. Okay. Now we're all good. I like the little smoke that comes out. I think that's cool. What? Is that because that tried to reset at the incorrect point? I appreciate your confidence in me, Darkflow. Excellent. So I presume, so this was the innocuous lipstick. This was the last level that we had currently had revealed. So I'm assuming we're going to have a little bit of story. What? Oh, we smashed the area. That's amazing. And we're really low on cost as well. Oh, that's brilliant. That's so weird, because I didn't feel like that one was that great. But the one where we were making the infinite thing, I felt like we were really good on area on that one. It just goes to show that you never know. I do see someone somehow has managed to get an area which is like 40 something. There's a very, very tiny bar in there. I don't have top percentiles turned on, of course, because I deleted the save before we started, but we can turn top percentiles on at some point and have a look. I hope Clara survives. I happen to quite like her. More than me? Okay, we now have a universal solvent. When I was in the university I had so many ideas. It's almost nice in a way to just have one now. Guide along the path to inevitability. Universal solvent. Oh wow. Okay. This is like the final boss level, clearly. Oh, and we're starting with a whole bunch of salt as well. Great. And a single atom, a single lonely atom of lead. Okay, we're going to need some vitae and some mores. So we can use one of our salts for that. And you know what? I quite liked our piston solution to that. So, I'll get rid of you for now. So, grab, boop, boop, drop, reset you. Grab, boop, reset. And then that's going to get your vitae and your mores. This guy, let's work through one of these machines. Wrong way around. And that's grab here, reset, grab here, reset. So that's going to create us the piece that we need here. One final piece of salt I think is going to be used to do this salt around the edges here. Okay, yeah, no, this is looking like it's okay, like it'll be alright. So I think we'll grab this. Grab this one here. So we need a glyph of bonding. I mean, probably we could just take... Don't really want to overthink this part of the solution, in honesty. We're going to take this and we're going to move it down to here. We want to grab this. Maybe we'll just make it a piston arm. That might be the simplest route. So I think we can literally just move that right to there. Pop this on a track like that. So 3, as soon as you drop that, 3's going to grab this. Yeah, we're going to do the mores at the bottom. So, minus, drop, plus, extend, grab, retract, drop. No, don't drop it straight away because you want to go minus first. Then drop it. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4 pluses. Grab 1, 2, 3. Well, I mean, you can do like 4 minuses, can't you? Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. That's actually just like not resetting until much later. Something like that. Great. That's going to give us this bit. Meanwhile, then... we want to have... Do you know what? I reckon we could even do something like... 1 salt will do us fire and water, and 1 salt do us these 2, and then we can just like move it down a track and combine the 2. And then we'll spin it with the last salt, and then I think we're done. So let's grab one of these glyphs. And grab an arm here, and we'll grab a bonding glyph there. And we will do something like, starting with war fire. So number 5 just needs to go... Grab 1, 2, 3. Reset. And then you go 1, 2, 3 in here. And then number 5 is going to go grab 1, 2. That's going to bring it to here. And maybe even I can just do that, right? Ah, no, not quite. What I'm going to want is I'm going to want something like that, yeah? And rather than another rotate, we're just going to move it to here, and we will... Yeah, and then we'll drop it. Okay, because... Right. What we're going to do... And I realise I've done it the wrong way around, so let's start it the opposite way around, yeah? Okay, because what I'm going to do is, this thing up here is making the Moors. Yeah. What we could have is a bonding glyph here, a bonding glyph here, and we literally just kind of bring it up like that. And then up here, you just sort of have some more negatives here. Oh, okay, no, that doesn't work. Because it's going to bond it the wrong way round. So you actually need to move it in and out. So let's take those. Right, let's make that more like that or something. There we go. And what we're going to do then at that point, yeah, is we're going to rotate it round this way. Well, rotate, spin, rotate, spin, rotate, spin. Let's actually just change the order of a couple of those 6 spins. Something like that. Nope, that is no good. We should be able to do that though, right? No, we cannot. Okay. Right, so that is fine. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take basically that whole apparatus, make a copy of it. Oh no, we only have access to one wheel. What is that nonsense? Oh, I didn't know we only had access to one wheel. Well, that's no good, is it? Right, so actually what we need to do then I could use this side of the wheel, I suppose, yeah. I'm also thinking, well, I could also just rotate this round and use my piston a bit more cleverly now then, potentially, I'm not sure. So what we'll do, okay, we won't worry about all of this rotating business. We'll just rotate it out the way for now. Okay. And then in the meantime, what we need to do with number 4 is do this, but the opposite way up. So 4 and 5. So you need to go, so you've reset. And 5, you are now looking at fire. So after this point, you need to go and grab, so we did water first, so this time we're going to need to do green first. So that's just going to be a rotate that way. Yeah, okay, and then we're going to need 2 more rotates that way. And then a reset at some point. You, however, number 4. Well, actually, you're going to kind of repeat, aren't you? but not straight away. Okay. So yes, it is the blue... Wait, no. It needs to be sky blue. Why not sky blue? Oh, okay, I didn't rotate it enough. Nope, that's still not correct. Hang on. Wait, so it was on green. And I need it on sky blue. So I'm going to rotate it once here to get it onto green. No, okay, so I need another rotate here. Yeah, okay. Oh no, it rotated back. Oh, it's because my reset was too soon. Lol. Right. Okay, number 3. You can get rid of that, right? You're going to release there. Okay, you're going to release. You're going to go rotate plus grab. We're gonna grab this one up here. And number 4. Yeah, okay, well you've released anyway, so that's fine, right. So you're gonna rotate minus grab. Okay. Rotate it that way. Something sort of like that. No, that's no good. That's no good. You've rotated. Oh, no, plus. You know, you want to go plus. That's why it was grabbing the wrong one. Okay, now if you rotate that, you kind of need to move it. You want to kind of move it down. Okay, I think you want to move it plus rotate, swivel, rotate, swivel. Like something like that. Okay, not with those then. Okay, so now... Well, now if we extend it, if we now extend, that gets it. Perfect. Perfect. This is exactly what we want to be. This is exactly it now. So now we can sort of safely rotate it away. And theoretically, yeah, okay, that's going to be the spot where the answer goes in. Nice. So what we want to do is we want to have a glyph of bonding right there. And we want to just be putting salt into that spot at the correct points. So, take out that rotate there. So, number 6. So, rotate. And then we're just going to start spinning. So 6 needs to have dropped the instant before, possibly. That's the wrong row. Quite in the right spot. Wait, what? Why is it now doing that? Oh, it's because I'm holding. Oh, it's because I'm holding the wrong part of it. Right, I need to release it, retract, go minus minus, rotate a couple of times. No, rotate only once, extend and grab, and then I can rotate it. Yeah, fine. I'm going to rotate it that way. So, number 6 then, we are going to release it on the rotation. Here, grab, grab. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that needs to be a pivot here, 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 here. No! Oh, why you do this to me, game? Why you do this to me? Oh, it's going to be such a hassle to put that in the right spot now as well. Hang on. Okay, right. Grab it. Extend it. Okay. And you just need to move one over to the right then. And potentially, like, move one up. Great. Now that the arm is longer though, it's in a different spot, but can we go... We could go plus once. And it it needs to rotate once as well. Something like that. Okay. Let's give it a go. Oh wait, hang on. Let's get rid of that, because that's going to be messing up my area stats for like no reason. that feels so janky, the way that moves around. Like, It's working though. Man, that piston is doing the Lord's work. Like, the way it's got to like wiggle the piece into position. It's like you've cut a bit of wood. It's like you've cut a bit of skirting board and it doesn't quite fit where you need it to. So you got to like jam it in. Brilliant. Well, I mean, like, I don't think we're going to be that bad on area, really. No, okay, yeah, we're on the money. We're on the money on the area. That's great. That's excellent. I'm about to dissolve the transmutation engine itself. We must be sure every piece of the plan is set. Ooh. No choice. It must go, and good riddance. Well, my friends, I'm sorry to leave you on a bit of a cliffhanger. A story cliffhanger, no less. But unfortunately, we are out of time for today. We have no time for talk. I think that might be the conclusion of the story, but unfortunately, well, I'm already slightly late wrapping up the stream. Thank you very much for coming along today. If you enjoyed it, please smash that like button. For those people watching on YouTube in the future, check out the Discord and come and say hello. But also no pressure, because, you know, not everyone wants to hang out. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Have a great week. Chat to you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so that can be the outro for the YouTube channel. See you next week, ground control. See you next week, dark flow in options. There should now be an option.